Hello and welcome to episode 22 of Corey and Kevin Talk About Nothing. If you are joining us for the first time,
I'm Corey.
I'm Kevin, and on our show we discuss some of our favorite episodes from our favorite sitcoms, while also playing a game of trivia about the episode. If you have joined us before, we are switching things up a bit and polishing up how our trivia is handled.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So before you get started, though, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and get notified when we drop new episodes. If you have any questions, comments, or episode suggestions, feel free to email us at cktalkaboutnothing@gmail.com or tweet us at CoreyKevin1.
Yeah. Tweet us. We're waiting.
Tweet.
We'll
Yeah.
reply.
Absolutely.
In our new episodes, we will be playing a game of trivia where points are within a 5-episode series. Whoever wins best out of 5 gets to pick 3 episodes of the new series and assign a punishment to the loser. We're going to go off of the previous game played, and since the winner was me, I chose the first episode of this series. We are also going to shorten the questions down to 10 regular questions and keeping the 3 bonus questions.
So, changing things up a little bit. So, we're just going to pre-give everybody the 4 episodes. Just to let them know about it. So the other 4 episodes that we're going to be discussing, they're going to be Season 1, Episode 4 of It's Always Sunny, Mac bangs Dennis's mom. And Season 2, Episode 8, Cooperative Calligraphy, Community.
Ooh, 2 good picks.
Thank you.
Those are some good picks.
Excited.
The other picks that I have are Season 1, Episode 23 of Community, Modern Warfare, and Season 4, Episode 4 of The Office, Money! Or Money, for anybody who couldn't understand what I just said.
Yeah. I like them both.
Yeah,
like
right.
Yeah.
So, that'll be exciting. We got
Yeah.
series now. We got a
Absolutely.
better handle on...
Yeah. I think it's going to be... I like it.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be good. Good.
Mm-hmm.
So, but okay. So after our last episode, we discussed awarding half points to the answers that were on the same par, just not verbatim. I think personally that I would take some annoyances out of the game. You know.
Yeah.
And maybe...
Yeah. Maybe take some hostility out, away from me as well,
I mean, we could talk about it still, but it's fine. I'm just kidding.
That's funny.
But yeah. All right.
Yeah.
all
So
right,
I think the half points is where we need to be.
for sure.
I think it makes.
It's gonna help.
Yeah, I think it makes the most
Yeah.
sense.
It
Unless
does.
we're challenging each other to memorize a script, which I don't think we are trying to do.
I'm not trying to do that by any means. Some questions may feel that way, but I think a lot of it kind of is though. I'm just saying.
Well,
a lot of
yes,
it is-
but-
so
But you can't do it all the time, and we already figured that out.
Oh.
So
you're 1,000% right.
yeah,
Half a point, sir,
half points
for you.
They're going
I'll
in.
just give you one already. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Well, all right then. So today we're
Yes.
kicking things off for the series.
Series 1, Episode 1.
Yes. In this episode, I picked Season 2, Episode 14 of The Office, The Carpet. And in this episode, we get to see what happens when Michael's leadership among his coworkers is tested after receiving a very unwelcoming gift.
Very, very unwelcoming gift.
Yeah, yes. Very unwelcoming. And
Um,
we'll just switch right over to our trivia segment so that way
Yep.
we don't...
no failures.
No ruining questions.
Yeah, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready. I came into this one trying. I'm taking you off that high throne that you're on right now. I just
It's a
want
new
you to know.
series, so I feel we're equal right now.
Well, yes, you're 100% right, but I still remember those last episodes. I'm just saying.
They're still in my head, man.
Yeah, they're still there. It doesn't matter. I'm coming back for vengeance. So, okay. So we still doing the same rule though. losers go first?
Yeah, I think that makes
Because
sense.
yeah. All right. Okay, so in this episode, what is Michael's worst fear?
of turning into Ed Truck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it, all right. I love Creed because he's like,
So-
that should not be your biggest fear. I didn't mean
Yeah.
literally.
yeah,
Oh, Creed, man. Creed just makes me laugh.
every time.
Yeah.
Every single time.
I would probably bet every time he opens his mouth, I laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't you hear?
Yeah.
He got decapitated.
Yep.
That's not real. You're not real, man.
Dude, when Holly walks in there and he's hiding behind the refrigerator, he's standing back where she first came, and he's like, "Who does she think she is?" Asking me what I'm doing here.
Yep.
It's just
So what do you do here? You don't
Yeah, it's so good.
don't come around here asking questions,
Yeah. That's funny.
man.
Sorry. So
Yeah, Creed just
is
got a sidetrack. Congrats,
one.
Creed.
Yes. Yeah, good for you.
All right. Question 1 went well.
Well, yeah, so far so good for you.
Question 1 for you.
Let me hear it.
What is the radio station Dwight is calling into?
Rock 107.
Rock 107.
Yes.
That is correct, Mundo. Feels good.
Does it?
1-1 right now.
Yes, sir. All right, sir. Okay, question number 2 is, who sat in Dwight's desk sometimes?
Todd Packer.
Yeah.
He's like that guy Miles from who said here or who started his own business, and Michael's like, no, Todd Packer. He's like, he sat here. He's like, or yeah. Dwight's like, isn't he on the road? Like, yeah, but when he would come in here, that seat was vacant, so he sat there.
Yeah. So he sat there sometimes.
Which I have a really funny thing, and I'm sure it's really obvious, but I'll save it to the end. But it made me laugh so much harder realizing this towards the end of the episode. So I'm putting this out there for my own sake to try to remember to bring this up. So
Okay. I'll do my best to remind you at the same time, I guess.
you're right. All right. So Mr. Todd Packer, which that guy is
Yes.
awful.
He's awful. When Mr. Early M. Michael Scott, when he's getting offended by this guy, you're like, well,
Yeah, right. Oh man, when they were telling Michael that he can't do his like, that's what she said jokes and his sexual harassment, and Todd's like,
Yeah.
they got to you, huh? They didn't get to me. No way, man. Anyways, all right. So question 2:
Yeah.
how much cash does Michael actually put up for the sales contest?
$83.
$83.
Yeah. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, that is correct. I wish I could have like a meme of Chris Farley from Billy Madison just going, that is correct.
That is correct.
And he'd be removing clothing as well.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Who? Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you,
Hold
a
on.
fucking
Wrong
owl?
So that's, all right. So I'm just gonna ask it. What caller is Dwight trying to be?
What?
What caller is Dwight trying to be?
Oh,
when he calls himself radio?
107. I thought you said, what color is he trying to be? And I'm like,
Oh.
I'm not sure that makes any sense, sir.
Yeah. What? I mean, he wants to be.
What
like,
episode did you watch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I did fall
Am I
asleep
the-
for a minute. I'm just-
Am I the 107th caller? I love that scene because Michael's like, stop it. Stop it. And then Dwight's like, I need to make a sales call. Can I please? He's like, all right. And then he's like watching him like a hawk, like to see what he does. And of course, am I the 107th caller?
Yeah, and Michael can still hear him. That's the funny part.
Yeah. And he just rolls his eyes, lifts up
Yeah,
his arms.
What? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Get out of here. All right. So good job.
Whew. All right. Question number 3 for you. Why would it be difficult for Jim and Michael to be desk buddies?
Because there's only one computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, well, that's going to be a little hard since there's one computer.
I
Yeah.
don't mind sharing.
I really don't mind. I guess I'm going back to the annex.
Yep. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Question number 4.
All right.
What did they use? What did they used to call the sales floor?
The bullpen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because it's actually like kind of like a standard sales thing, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I didn't know if you would
Bullpen.
know it though. You know, I mean,
Well, the bullpen, you got like the pitchers go to the bullpen, right? And everybody goes to
Yeah.
the bullpen. It's just what you do. If you're American, you go to the bullpen to get ready.
get it. I get it, man.
I don't think you get it, man. I'm really amped up.
Are you ready to go to the bullpen or what?
I'm really ready to go to the bullpen. Yeah, man, I'm ready. And then that's it. All right.
That's it. That's all. Yeah.
That I do. I do enjoy that. I'll just say it like every freaking question, just because all right. So this is definitely one of the episodes where I'm like, I'll get to why it was picked later, but it's just funny because it's like it's not really all that memorable except for the thing, but it's just funny because it is a hilarious episode.
Oh, and
just-
I mean,
Flies under the radar a little bit,
absolutely, definitely, yes. When I first looked it up, like when I seen it, I mean, don't get me wrong, you remember the episode,
Yeah.
but it's one of those things that you're just like, you're just not, for some reason, doesn't stick out.
Mm-hmm.
But when you watch it, it does stick out for you.
Yeah. And I'm laughing. I'm like, oh, ha, ha.
Yeah. No. Yeah. What the heck? Yeah.
But yeah, he throws his feet up on the desk, and then so does Dwight. He's like, the old bullpen, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
and Dwight's like, oh yeah, the old bullpen. He loves Michael being out there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say something. I don't want to keep going into
Oh,
details.
yeah.
I was. Yeah.
All right, then I'll just ask you question number 4.
yeah. Question number 4.
According to Michael, what does he work for?
He work the weekdays, right?
The week. Yep.
Yeah, I work for the week.
Man, you guys
work for the
you guys work for the weekend. I work for the week. Like, wow, yeah, you work to come to work. Like, you love that.
Yeah, no, that's so funny. Oh man, that part I did have to like if anything else came up after that, I had to rewind it because it just made me, you know what I mean. Once again, those are the small clips I think you don't pay attention to maybe the first time you see it.
Oh yeah.
You catch the next time, you know what I mean, and it's just that much funnier, dude. It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, you guys are working for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yep. We all are,
Yep.
Although working from home,
all right, that's a good one.
these last couple months have been like you just roll out of bed and
Well, yeah.
figure things out for the day, and you're like, it's just so weird not to go into a place.
I know, super weird. Like
Yeah.
super weird. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Wait. Oh yeah. Yeah. I am
See,
ready.
I'm on it.
Oh.
I got you, bro. So when is Pam and Roy's wedding?
June.
Set
Summer.
Yes, summer of June.
That's funny.
Is it though? I'm tired of you just knowing all these answers so quickly. I mean, I'm proud of you,
Yeah.
but then I'm not proud of you.
It's like in Community when they take a class on who's the boss, or he takes a class on Nick Cage. I'm like, I think we could start our own college here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean,
If anybody's
I'm in.
if anybody's wanting to give us money to learn about sitcoms, our wallets are available to be filled.
all the time.
All right. Question number 5. What is the nickname Michael walks in calling Pam?
Well, What, like at the very beginning of the episode?
When not before the credits, because obviously that's when they're discussing something else. But when Michael walks in after the credits in the episode actually starts, Michael walks in and calls Pam a nickname.
Man, honestly, I this sucks.
I know, because you're on a freaking yacht.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't freaking trust you, Phyllis.
This is like torture not having any Andy episodes. What is happening with me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I gotta look if there's any Andy Bernard Funko Pops, man. I couldn't find any.
Oh, that's true. No.
There should be one where he gets that tattoo. There is a Meredith Casual Friday Meredith Funko Pop where it has like the shirts coming under the boob, and it has like a block to blur it out, and it's so funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
it is
hilarious.
Meredith, your boob is out.
Man, you guys are a bunch of prudes.
Yeah, you guys are a bunch of prudes. Anyway, sorry. What is the nickname Michael walks in calling Pam?
I'm gonna take a wild shot at it just because I'm just trying to think about it. I'm just gonna say pumpkin. I really don't know.
Sorry, brother. Spamster.
Yeah, really. No, get that one.
It's all right.
I'm upset.
It's all right, though. You know. For anybody who's not watching, Corey is making faces.
Okay. Ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. What would have Michael given his employees the week before?
His kidney.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that was just a really funny moment because of,
I get it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Your brain needs to be half going.
We're gonna have to figure something else out of than trivia.
Yeah, this is stupid.
We now act out the scenes while on camera.
That's so good.
Your punishments are gonna be. Have you ever watched How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
All right. So whatever, I forget what it was, but Lily lost some bet or something with Barney, and Barney said that you have to sit through my play, and it's just like him sitting there going moist, and spraying her in the face with the squirt gun. Something like that. I'm gonna make you listen to me on stage for a day. I'm gonna give you a TED Talks. Anyways.
That's so funny.
All right. Yeah. Man, before today, I would have given my kidney to any one of these guys.
Yeah. That's so good. All right, are you ready?
Well, I'm gonna give you one because I just answered that.
Oh yeah, no, I was just making sure.
Oh,
that's not true.
That's
not true.
You could have went with it. All right. So question number 6. What does Creed come into the office thinking they are doing with the smell?
Once again, Creed coming in with the laugh, making you laugh at the very beginning of the episode again. He's making soup.
Yeah.
Man.
Are you guys making soup?
What kind of soup is this guy making?
The death glare Michael gives him is like, you're disgusting. Like that is his face. Like, you're disgusting. Disgusting.
The judgmental eyes that came out of him in 1 second.
Oh yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
Soup? I don't even have to say it because that's outrageous. The thing.
That is so good. Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah, man. That's twice. That's twice. All right. So where did Roy and Pam go?
Poconos, bro. The Poconos. It's Always Sunny fan. It's Always Sunny fan. That just blew my mind. I just realized 2 of our favorite sitcoms are both in Pennsylvania.
That's true. And they both go to the Poconos.
They both go to the Poconos. I know Mac goes to the Poconos to like escape everybody buying his 3D TV. You bastard.
He escaped to the Poconos. It's so funny.
We need to get to the Poconos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
get it.
I don't want to give anything away, but it's a tough episode for Jim.
Yes, it is.
Old Jimothy.
No. Just hold back on that one.
Wow. But yeah. So,
But you're 100% right, though.
Are you ready for your question number 7?
I'm ready, sir.
Okay.
And I'm ready to rumble.
Okay. Rumble with this. What caused Toby to move away from Kelly?
He had an allergen. He had an allergy.
Yeah. Toby had to move over there because he had an allergy. An allergy? To the desk? Weird.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to answer the question. It's just he had an allergy, and that's it. That's it. That's all the explanation. Which...
And the funny thing is, he's just on the other side of the wall.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can hear everything still.
Yep. Yeah.
Which is funny because like the camera's been on him before when Ryan and Kelly are like making out or fighting or whatever, and he just sits there like his mopey look as he always does.
Yeah. One of the best mopey looks though.
Yeah.
Soul Family has it.
That's his real brother too.
It is really.
Yeah.
As I said, they look so much alike.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, seriously. Okay.
I'll hook you up
That's
with my brother who lives in or wherever he's going. Yeah, and it just looks exactly like him. Yep.
Isn't it Boulder, Colorado? Isn't that where we're going?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that's just one of those things that
I think it's like Paul Lieberstein or something like that. I probably butchered that, but who knows? He actually does like a lot of stuff for The Office. He's kind of like the David Hornsby, Rickety Cricket. You know how Rickety Cricket does a lot of like the production and all that.
Yeah.
That's Toby as well. Toby does a lot of like the show running production type of stuff.
Wow, I gotcha. That's crazy. It's smart that they have that though, because then they can kind of like they know the whole scene themselves too. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like it's good.
Well, I think it's coming out more and more too. But man, I don't think Mindy Kaling gets like enough credit, man. Look at how many episodes of The Office she wrote. It's insane.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's insane and it's awesome. Like that chick can write, man. She's funny.
Oh, I mean, there was absolutely hilarious parts in this show. I mean,
yeah, for seasons. Yes. it was pretty darn funny. But yeah. So shout out to Mindy Kaling. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. You wrote some fantastic stuff.
Fantastic stuff. And you also wrote yourself as a weirdo, which is awesome.
Yes. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the truth, Mm-hmm. All right, so we're on question, is it 8 right now?
Yeah, we're already on question number 8.
All right, bro. Are you ready for it?
Kicking it, yeah. Oh, I'm ready.
Are you ready, though? All right. What is Michael a victim of?
I hate crime.
That just shows you how out of tune this man is,
Okay, but... all right, so I'm going to jump ahead just to finish it. My question 9 is, why does Michael think he is a victim of a hate crime? And it's funny because he's like, well, Stanley knows what I'm talking about. So it's like, that is not the definition of a hate crime. Like, that's not a hate crime.
So what is your question to me?
Why does Michael think he is a victim of a hate crime? He says that
because a person of the office.
He says it right after Stanley, if you can remember.
There was
you're
gonna
be mad because like it's so funny.
I know. I'm as soon as you say it, it's gonna be upset. Oh, this is upsetting me right now. I don't know. Don't know. I just don't know.
Because he hated it. Well, I hated it. Like, that's what he thinks a hate crime is. If you hate the crime that happened to you, you are a victim of a hate crime. Like, dude, like you said, this dude is so out of touch.
It's so funny because I was probably laughing so hard at that comment I couldn't
Exactly.
remember it. You know?
Stanley's, yeah, you're probably laughing at like him being like, well,
Yeah.
Stanley knows what I'm talking about. Like,
It's like, that is not a hate crime.
well, I hated it.
Oh, it's all right. That was good. You got me. I mean, actually, Michael Scott got me.
Yeah,
man.
Michael Scott got you, man.
No. All right.
Dude,
All right.
that dude, oh my
Funny.
God, it's just like, he is the worst. Like, yeah. Anyways, we won't go into detail.
Yeah. No. Okay. Now I got 2 wrong. What question are we on again? 9, right?
9,
right?
yeah. I'll
Okay.
give you my question 8, but I had to
Well,
jump
yeah.
one up because I was like, that's the perfect follow up.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So what is Michael a big fan of?
God, that is such a general
Okay, so
question.
I know, but in this
All right,
episode,
okay. Oh, so,
so-
okay. I'm sorry to get this one right. Joe Rogan.
yes,
I'm basically
yes.
a fan of anything Joe Rogan does.
So this was like a question that I knew was gonna trick you. So I was gonna
Fear
accept,
factor?
not trick you, but like fear factor. Yeah, that's the other one. So I'm gonna
Okay.
accept that either answer you gave.
I got you.
I
I
wrote
got
both
you.
down, or
Because
this
basically
or that,
one
you know what
was
I mean?
going to get to the other.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like, it's the same one. It doesn't matter. For
I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan. Actually, I'm a big fan of anything Joe Rogan does.
Joe Rogan does. It's so good. It's so hilarious.
It's just like it's just so funny. It's like I'm just a big fan of whatever he does. Like anything that guy does,
That's me.
that's him.
Yeah.
That's Mike.
Yeah. It's so funny because I mean, once again, I don't want to ruin anything, but just him sitting in that room, dude, is so funny.
Oh yeah, he's like,
Oh my goodness.
yuck, I can't do
Yep.
it. Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So question number 9/8.
Yeah. Going back in time here. Which in Hamilton they do a really cool rewind, and it's all done live.
Hold on.
But anyways,
That's one.
yeah.
That's one.
If you have Hamilton bingo, you win. Next episode is going to be Watchmen. All right. Anyways,
Oh, wait a minute. That's the
yeah. All right, John Oliver. You know. All right.
Get him out.
Yep.
All right.
Question number 8. What is the punishment of the office since no one came forward?
Oh, it's quiet time.
Yeah. Sit there quietly. I love the way he says it to Pam because Pam's like, "Oh, what's our punishment?" And he's just like, to sit there quietly." And it's just like, oh man, it's just the way he
It's
says
such a
it.
yeah. That's because it's once again, like, that's not doing anything for these guys.
The amount that this guy like prohibits work is amazing.
It's just hilarious.
Phyllis gets a phone call. Nope.
Yeah. No. You cannot sell products.
Yeah, it's quiet time.
Yeah.
You're being punished. It's quiet time. And then it's like he does something, and then Pam's like, "That's not fair." He's like, "You want to talk fair? You want to talk fair?" Anyways,
Yeah.
you got that one right.
I did.
Yep. Do. My question 10 might be a little tough, but we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Let's see here.
Jam it out. Jam it
All right. Yeah.
Somebody just recorded that off you, and now they're making money, dude. You got to stop giving away that stuff for free.
Oh man!
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
Yeah, they just took
My
that
bad,
beat
dude.
off of you. They
Not
beat
this-
off.
I
They
mean-
beat off you. Anyways,
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah, this makes me upset. Okay, where did Jim end up drinking his coffee?
Oh, the bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either go see Pam be happy with Roy, or go hear Callie talk. And that brings up a really funny point I wanted to bring up. Who the heck is Kelly talking to back there? It looks like a woman in the background, but I have no idea who the heck would even be back there.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's-
I don't know.
It just cracked me up because I'm like, because season 1 they planted, little
Like, other
background
people.
people that
Yeah,
you
for
really don't ever hear from.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, that's just weird. Like being into season 2 already, or which one is this one? Yeah, season 2, episode 14.
Yeah,
so
this
we're
season
like
two, yeah.
way well
Midway
into
through.
the second season. and
Yeah.
we're still seeing some weirdos,
that's true.
pop up.
But I wonder if that's Toby though. Could have been Toby.
It could have been
Because Toby
Toby.
sits in that.
It just does not look like Toby from the back.
Yeah.
But it
I'm
could
trying to think
very
who
well
sits
have
there.
been Toby.
Yeah, because that's Toby's desk, right?
It
Like straight back from that thing.
it should be, yeah. But then
Yeah.
but then it
Maybe,
gets weird
but-
because there's like the two desks that are facing each other that Jim sometimes goes to, and there's what, Plop? I'll name you Plop.
He's like,
Where Plop sits,
yeah.
My friends call me Plop now. That's about the only thing that happened to me. Which is funny to join like such a phenomenal show on the downward trend and
Yeah, for sure.
the last season, and it's just funny because it's like, well, might as well have fun while you're here.
Yep, absolutely. And the thing is, too, is he actually, he played a pretty big role in that last season.
Yeah.
He wasn't, I wouldn't say necessarily a main character by any means, but he was definitely one up there. He kind of replaced the Andy portion of the show sometimes. You know what I mean? There's a lot of Andy still, but at the same time,
Yeah,
he was
because
for
he
her.
becomes like Aaron's boyfriend and all that stuff.
And then Aaron's a big part of the show,
Right.
So then, you know what I mean? So of course he's gonna be included in a lot of that stuff for it. Bad kitty.
I know that cat is, not being very nice to my furniture right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And there you go.
There he
He's
goes.
gone. So
We're
my
going.
heart rate can go back down.
Yep, for sure. Yep. You're good.
We're
We're
good.
good. All right.
Okay.
All right. You ready? Is it my turn for question number 10?
You already gave it to me.
No. So yeah, no. You asked me.
Oh,
like,
yes.
my turn
Yes,
for the
I
question, yeah.
am ready to give you
Okay.
question 10.
I'm ready. I gotta get this one, bro.
What is the name of the girl Jim asks out over the phone?
Brenda.
All right. There he goes. There he goes. Got it.
All right.
Wow. On to the bonus.
Doom, 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 doom. Okay.
You're not real, man.
Yeah, you're not real. Okay. So how did Michael see himself? Like, what did he swear to himself that would be different?
Okay. That people would be laughing at him. People would be laughing at him when he enters a room and applauding when he leaves a room. Is that right?
That is right, yeah.
It's the most bizarre thing. Like, you're basically saying that you want somebody to laugh. Like, dude, you're not saying it right. Laugh
No.
at you. They're laughing at you, man. You're
They're
basically
laughing at you.
You're a
Yeah.
clown. You could basically be a clown, man.
Yeah.
And applaud me when I walk
Applaud
away.
me. Yeah. so funny. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to. Well, I had to say that one.
Yeah,
That
that's
was a good one.
that is a good one. All right. Bonus question number 1. When Dwight is calling into Rock 107, he really wants to win a box set. What is the box set he is trying to win?
They actually say it because this upsets me because this was going to be one of my questions. I actually crossed it off on my piece of paper because I didn't hear it.
Yeah, he says it. I rewound it. He says it, but it's not in the subtitles.
Dude.
Once I say it, go back and watch it, and you'll hear it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, 100% sure.
Is it the Flintstones?
No.
I don't know.
So if you know Dwight and he's calling into Rock 107, it's going to be like a rock album box set type of thing.
Okay.
Jethro Tull.
Oh, man. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to challenge it because you seem very, very adamant about it. But if it doesn't come up on the captions, we can't talk about it anymore.
Dude, no, that's funny.
Another meeting.
Another meeting after this episode. This is when the girlfriend says, "We'll talk about this later."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You screwed up, and we'll talk about this later. No, I guarantee you, when you watch it, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, for sure."
Oh, well, yeah. I trust you. That's why I'm just going.
Because he says, he's like, "I'm gonna get that box set of," and then Mike cuts him off, and then he goes, "Jethro Tull." So
okay, I'm gonna give it to you because I really I can't, I don't know.
Yeah,
I looked for it and it pisses me off. That's why I didn't think you said it.
You should have just closed your eyes. Go on.
If I plug my ears though.
Well, oh yeah, close your eyes and listen. Jethro Tull. Yeah, that's funny. That's pretty funny. Same thing. Jethro Tull. Yeah, I didn't know if you would catch it or not, but I guarantee you will. Oh, all right. So my second bonus question is, well, you might get it. Anyways, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
So why did a former employee not get hired at Dunder Mifflin?
Oh, dude, that's so messed up. That's so messed up. Because Packer gave him a swirly for like a minute, and he didn't find the humor in it. Like, he didn't find the humor in it. Like, what?
Yeah. Of course not. You're at work. Get a swirly.
That's probably why he didn't get the job. Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, no, now I get it. Yeah. What
Got
the
it.
hell? Oh, that's funny. Ah.
It's okay.
We're gonna have to like change the rules for you. I want you to know you have to watch the episode only one time.
Only one time.
You know? One time.
See, that's the scary part. Sometimes I only get one time to watch it.
I mean this is just, you know,
I know.
I feel like I knew this episode really well. I was very excited about it, and you still are going undefeated right now.
I'm starting to think I have like a excuse me, this photographic memory.
Yeah.
But it only
has to be
works
some sort of something.
for TV.
okay.
Yeah, it only works for TV and movies.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, movies too. Yeah.
Because
'Cause
Jessica,
there's some things that you pull out that I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How did you get that portion of it? You know what I mean? It's just.
yeah, Jessica will tell you too. She'll be like, I don't know how you remember these things, especially from like years ago. And it's like, I don't know.
For sure.
I can hear. It's almost like I hear something and then I go through like several images, you know? Like I can tell you who's in a movie that I haven't seen because I've seen the DVD cover, you know, like stuff like that. But
Yeah, that's weird. That's super weird. I'm just saying, I'm not going to do 19 punishments in a row.
no, we'll change the game. We'll change the
thank
game.
you. I'm
Like,
just kidding.
if I win these first 3, we're changing the game. All right, 'Cause it's not going to be fun for anybody. I can tell you that right now.
No, I'm just doing stupid stuff all the
You're
time.
right. Every 3 episodes, I do something
Every
stupid. Last week, I had a bungee jump. You know, just kidding. That is not on the freaking table.
Yeah. No,
I will not do anything that has anything to do with fear.
Yes.
Or
I don't. I like Joe Rogan, but not the show Fear Factor. You know.
I'm a huge fan of Joe Rogan, but I'm not doing Fear Factor. That's funny. And a nice way to tie it back in.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Answer me a question. Ask me a question.
All right. So earlier,
Uh-huh.
I had told you a nickname that Michael had called Pam, and it was Spamster.
Spamster. Oh, Spamster.
Spamster. How do you get Spamster?
Pam and Hamster.
You're like 2/3 there, you know. You know.
So, wait, Spamster.
Yep.
Okay, so it has to be something with an S. Is it?
Yeah, that's right, Corey. Good
Yeah, I'm
job.
trying to think here. I'm just working through it in my head of where he could have came up with this. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not spam, Pam, and hamster, is it?
It is.
Well, that's hilarious. Awesome. All right. To me that sounded too easy. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well,
here,
it is.
You know?
It's funny because at the beginning, Pam's like
Yeah.
Spam and Pam, and she's like, what's the rest? And he's like, hamster. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh goodness.
Okay. So I'm just gonna ask you because it doesn't really matter. I'm upset about it.
Don't be upset. Let's
Alright,
make
anyways.
an adjustment. And
Yeah.
let's not make a tradition of it though, because you
No,
have been
no
making a
traditions.
tradition of it.
And I'm upset with it. From now on, bro, I want you to know my phone's gonna be glued up here. I'm gonna bring my tablet. It's gonna be next to my computer screen, having the show on repeat the entire time. I want you to know.
I want you get fired from your job because you're just watching that. I will freaking beat him. I mean, you did awesome. Like the Spamster and the hate crime. I mean that's
Yeah.
and the hate crime could have been like if you were closer, could have been like one of those half point
Well, for sure.
things
Yeah.
because
Definitely.
I
Yeah,
wasn't gonna have you exactly quoted, but
So it's funny because honestly, and I can't help but think about it now because you gave me the answer. But before that, I couldn't think. And as soon as you said it, now I can. Now because that's when Michael gets serious too. Well, I hated it. You know what I mean? Michael has his way of like yelling and getting serious. You know what I mean? You could tell when he's like upset and somebody makes him mad. You know what I mean? So you can really hear that, like when he hushes Dwight. You know, like there's certain scenes in this thing that he really does a little bit. You could tell when Michael's upset.
yeah, when he raises that voice or he gets real stressed out, stop it, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
It's-
Usually hit something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that's the thing. I think he even like hit his table when he said it, like his desk. You know
Speaking,
what I mean?
you know, you're done with questions, right? I know I have one more to give you.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's so funny when he punches Creed. What? Why'd you hit me? you shouldn't have hit me.
You shouldn't hit me, Michael. He's like, monkey bubble, what?
He says Charlie horse. He doesn't say monkey
Charlie
bubble.
Horse. That's right. Yeah, Charlie
Who
Horse,
says
yeah.
monkey bubble? Is that a
Well,
thing?
nobody does. That is a thing. That's what we would call it. A Charlie horse is something in your leg. I always thought of. When I grew up, a Charlie horse. If you got hit in the leg, it's a Charlie horse. If you got hit on your arms, it's a monkey bubble.
I've never
I
heard
swear,
monkey
that's-
bubble before. You learned something.
Absolutely. My uncle used to walk up to all those little cousins, you know, and he'd like be, you know, like chasing us or whatever, you know what I mean? We all like rode bikes and stuff. Anyways, like chasing us around. When he caught you, he'd hit you in the arm, and then he'd put a finger out there and he'd hit you in the forearm, and that thing would actually like raise up.
Oh,
like, it was like
jeez.
but I mean, it would go down in like 5 minutes. It was like just like an initial blast of something, and it boop, and then it'd go down, and then you just didn't feel it anymore. Like it was weird. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah,
but
you gotta
what I
have
grew up
like
with,
precision
you know?
or something. You know
Well, yeah,
exactly
for
what
sure.
you're doing there.
Yeah. So I mean, so that's what. So you always call them monkey bubbles. Like that was
Interesting.
just. I don't know if it must be a family thing. I guess.
Yeah.
So I thought everybody did.
Yeah,
it,
we
you know?
did the arm burns, like where you would
Oh,
twist
yeah.
the skin, and
Yeah.
that's just cruel.
It is very cool. Very.
I'm
very
the youngest in my family, so obviously everything got.
Yeah, it's worse, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
for sure. Well,
got
me too.
quite a bit. Those the skin burns, and then
Yep.
Charlie horses, noogies on the head. You
Yeah,
know,
oh, yeah.
nobody does those anymore. Let's
No,
All right.
nobody. Well, so
make
that's not
America noogie again. How about that, manna?
True, hey, that's not true again. But you're 100% right because I just gave Travis a noogie today.
Oh, you've already brought it back without even thinking about it.
That's what happened. So all of a sudden he upset me. He wanted to charge at me a little bit. Headlock, little rub on down.
He's
You know?
he's getting in noogie.
Yep. So
all right.
That's
You ready for your last
Sorry.
question?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Yes, I am.
What does Michael first think that the mess on his carpet is?
A burst pipe.
No. He says a couple things before that. The first thing he thinks,
Oh, the very first
yeah,
thing.
the
he
very
thinks?
first thing he thinks. The burst pipe thing is funny because what the hell pipe? Like nothing else around is just
Not
this.
at all. Just that one. Yeah.
And Toby is just like, no, that is not a burst
Yeah.
pipe. What do you know?
Actually, I don't remember what he says. I really don't.
A bird. He says, "Is that a bird?" I'm like, I don't think that's a bird.
Yeah. That's so good. Dude, his face. Like now we're just gonna openly talk about it. I failed. Good job, Kevin. I'm just gonna say it. I don't want to overlook it, but Kevin won. Yay.
First in the series. Don't worry, it's fine.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not scared.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I just don't know what I can do better. I'm gonna work on it. I'm not gonna make a tradition out of this. We talked about this already. It's embedded now.
You're what?
I'm not gonna make a tradition out of it.
You're not gonna. Yeah. Don't make a tradition out of it. Actually, get less skin so you can do more bad. Wait, no, get more skin so you can
I
do
eat
less
more.
bad things. Okay. Maybe you got to work on your karma. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe we'll have to I'll take an Ambien. And then then it's my brain will be tired, so I can't I won't be firing on all cylinders, and then
I
it'll
like
be,
that. I really like that. That, or you just have to shotgun 3 beers before you start. Shotgun 3
No,
beers, take a shot.
you don't want that because then my brain reminisces about every scene. That's
Not a
you
good
know that
idea.
happens when we drink together. We wind up
I
just
guess you're right.
going into a corner
lot.
talking about sitcoms for 2-3 hours. So don't.
You're 100% right about it.
Yeah, don't get me drunk. Hey, we both
This is
just
why we're doing
rose
this,
up at the
you know?
same time. We just did woo! We just did the wave. Anyways, so yeah, Bird.
I get it. Yes, Bird. I suck. Yeah, Kevin won. Boom.
I did have some extra questions.
Yeah, I have wrote down. Well, actually, no. I think he took majority of them. But go ahead though.
How many boxes will Michael? I keep calling him Mike in this episode. I don't know why, because nobody really ever calls him Mike.
Yeah. Wait, did I ever ask you? Did I ever ask you your third bonus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. I mean,
Really, I have it written down that I don't remember asking you.
all right. Go ahead.
Because did I ask you? Yeah, because I have 2 here that I don't think I ever did.
That doesn't make any sense. You asked me 3 bonus questions.
I did for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, because then I
I
just
asked you. Okay,
yeah.
okay, because I asked you what Todd Packer did. Right?
Well, no, that wasn't. You didn't give me that one.
What?
You didn't give me what did Todd Packer
Yeah.
do?
Well,
Oh, the swirly,
That's
the
That's
swirly.
my note. The
I
swirly.
gotcha,
Yeah. I asked you that one, and then what did Michael swear to himself?
Yeah, that people would laugh at him and coming into a room and applaud him leaving.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
What was the third one?
I don't have a third. I don't ask you a third one.
Okay, well, what is it?
Oh, you ready
Yeah.
for it? All right. So I have 2 here.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Go ahead.
I mean, but either way, that's fine. I didn't even mark it on my sheet either. That's what threw me off. But okay. Where's it at? Okay. How did Michael get Ed Truck to come down to the office?
How the pension. Is there something
Yeah.
wrong with my pension?
See, once again, this is one that I'm like, I wouldn't have remembered this one. I mean, that's
That it made me laugh because that's Michael. He calls
Lies to get you
David
anywhere.
Wallace 911. What's the emergency? Oh, nothing really. Or he calls his daughter's school or something. Or no, he
Well, yeah,
calls
so-
and says his daughter's sick or something.
yeah, she has a tummy ache.
Yeah. So it's like he
Uh-huh.
does terrible things to get people where he needs them to be.
Yeah.
So
100%.
yeah. The pension. So
Let me ask you this one.
what's wrong with
Just
my
see if you knew
pension?
this one.
Oh, nothing. It was
Yeah.
clerical. Let me ask you something.
Yeah, it's clerical. Yeah.
Okay.
So how many messages did Jim have on his voicemail at the end of the day?
7 voicemails. I love that.
You literally, I wrote down 12, 13, 14, 19 questions, and you went 19 for 19.
Do you think they'll?
Every question.
Do you think they'll study my brain in science when I'm dead?
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. You blew this one out of the water. I'm actually trying to give you a compliment,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Do you think they'll study my brain because it's just so
I mean,
massive?
I'm going to go into like later seasons because you don't like them anymore.
yeah. There you go.
You better get ready at Michael Scott.
There you go. Yeah,
You're going
yeah.
deep.
Although I do love Andy Bernard, so
Yeah, that's.
and I
still
love
makes me
Robert
upset.
California, so you I don't know. I mean, but who knows? We'll make an adjustment.
yeah. I'm upset, as you can see.
But there's no
Even
hostility
one-
because half points exist in this universe, so we're good.
Exactly. So I'm fine with it.
Yeah. All right. So I was getting ready to tell you one, and then you gave me. Do you have any more?
No.
Any more?
Nope.
Oh,
that's all
I didn't
have.
give you a
That's all I
fourth, fifth bonus. I'm just kidding.
have. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't ask you 10 questions. Hold on, man. No, I was just kidding. But
No, I'm ready. I'm ready. I was listening.
how many vacation days does Pam get?
Is it 7?
10. She has 10 days of 10 days of vacation days, and then how far into the year did she make it?
Oh, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I did have that question written down.
Yeah. You just didn't have the first part.
Yeah.
Yep.
It makes me upset.
Um,
Man, I can't believe I don't remember that. For some reason, I cannot. I can't even picture her saying that. I don't know why.
I think it's at the very beginning because she talks about they went to the.
I
Poconos.
think of that. Yeah, because I think it's like the very first scene of her like having the interview. I'm pretty sure.
Of her, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the very first is Jim because he's talking about how he's looking up at Ryan, and this is one of the moments that I wrote down because I thought it was just hilarious.
Yeah.
That Ryan isn't creeped out by Jim looking over at him because it's nothing compared to the way Michael looks at him. And then the camera just sees him peeking out like not even hiding, dude.
No, not one bit. And then I mean, don't go back to the last episode that we just did.
Oh, with the
episode 21.
Dundies,
with the Dundies,
hottest person in the
Dundies.
office. Raise a
so
glass
funny.
to Ryan.
Absolutely, it's funny because I really like for some reason I didn't I didn't catch at the very beginning, like. He must truly be creeped out by Michael.
Yeah, how could you not?
I mean,
If somebody stared at me through a window through the blinds like that,
and you're just a secretary.
yeah, I would be, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and quit this job. My life is in danger.
That's the one question I always ask myself. Why did he stay there?
Yeah, right.
If he hated it is bad, why did you stay there?
We're through. I love when he gets that phone
Yeah.
call. He's like, we're through.
Yeah. But that's late though too. Isn't that season? That's season like 4
Yeah,
or 5.
yeah,
Wow.
something like
Crazy.
this. Probably season 4, because I think season 4 is where they have the website, and Dwight has to fight the website with the sales orders.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
Is it the end of season 4 that he gets fired that fast?
I think that's all. I think that's all within season 4. He's not. He's not in. He's not at the top for too long.
He's not the Wonderkin for a while.
Little. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
A little bit of the nose candy will take you down the rabbit hole.
Dark holes, and then when you're spending $200 on a haircut or whatever it is. Yeah.
They wouldn't be talking to me like that if they knew how much I was paying for my haircuts.
Yeah.
It's $200. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh, cool, My $25 one will do just the same thing, Know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Sweet. Heck yeah.
I had, what vehicle will Michael deliver the 40 boxes in?
His Sebring.
Oh, I didn't ask about the 40 boxes. That's what I was going to ask you. Did I?
Oh.
No.
No.
Where does Jim reference where he knows Brenda from?
Oh, the boat.
Yeah. Which I thought, I was like,
that was-
it's a quirky way of throwing that in there. Is like, she left her information or whatever,
Yeah.
and it got back to Jim, which is a cool way to do it. Like, off camera, nobody needs to look for anything particular.
sure.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's a creative solution there.
Absolutely. And I mean, really, you never even meet this Brenda lady.
Yeah, you never really meet the. Well, yeah, you never do you?
You never. That's one girlfriend that he just. But you really. That's one thing I like about the show too. Like they truly stick to the office lifestyle of it, which is sweet.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff is strictly like office.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
it. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I like about it, because sometimes shows like that can just go. They can go. There's there's no more material, so they go way outside the boundaries.
Well,
And then the storyline continues from the boundaries.
case
you know what I mean?
in point, the ending of The Office. They tried to go in so many different directions and bring in so many different characters and talent.
just
That it's just, it
No.
was it was a little rough.
For sure. I mean, I think they would have to literally do like a full flush.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just wipe out. Something happened. You know what I mean? Where they come in and that's it.
Yeah, because at a certain point, like I would honestly think, like, I don't know, the Jim and Pam thing always kind of like towards the end always kind of made me like, I feel like Pam would want a different job than working at Dunder Mifflin. So couldn't she just get a job working at Jim's company? You know what I mean? Like,
well, yes, but see, yeah. So you're
so
coming
like
right
there's
after the same
certain
entire thing.
storylines that kind of just
Yep.
didn't seem to flow, in my opinion.
I agree with you 1,000%.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want to leave her. I think Pam said something though that she didn't want to like leave her family or something. I think that's what happened. She said that she don't leave her family in Scranton.
Yeah, she
to move out.
didn't
'cause
want to
he
move
was
to
going
Philly.
to New
yeah.
Jersey or Philly. Yeah. Yeah, Philly. So I mean, which I find to be, you guys are still within driving distance. That's my
Exactly. That's
You know
why
what
I
I
was
mean?
like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like if Jim's thing really took off, you'd be wealthy people.
Absolutely. So
Even
go there.
and then you could work for that company. It's not like
Oh.
the only thing that would be tying you to Dunder Mifflin is purely emotion. Like I
Yes.
cannot imagine any of those people are having like huge salaries after being sold and bought and pushing printers and doing
Yeah.
all these different things. Like I can't imagine like their salaries are super high or would even get any higher. But Jim's thing, I would imagine, like, because it even takes off, and they're like, we're going to go touring around the United States or whatever, and he's like, I can't.
Yeah.
Which I totally respect. I'm a family
for
man
sure.
too. I think I like that aspect, but I also thought, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it could have been done a different way.
Oh, absolutely. And I also think, yeah, I mean, yeah, you definitely are 100% right. I think they just They could have handled it. Why couldn't Pam just, you know what I mean? If Jim's company's doing that well, too, I'm not saying Pam to stay at home, but Pam can also do work from home with the kids, with, you know, wherever she's at.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So she
Yeah, there
you know,
could have
so, like,
been
there's like a lot to
other-
There's a lot of different
yeah.
storylines, for sure.
It almost seemed like Pam had become like scorned. Like,
Yes.
like I get
Yeah,
the whole point that like Jim had shut off and
Mm-hmm.
all that, and that would obviously, I mean, once communication's shut down, I mean that's hard to have a relationship if you have no communication. But it's not like he wasn't a cheater. All he was trying to do was better for the family and everything. So I feel like normal Pam, would see that. But this was just like a different, I don't know. It just seemed different. And that goes for Ryan too, because Ryan gets a business administration or whatever, right? A degree.
Yeah, oh.
Goes
Yeah,
and
yeah.
works up top. But then when he comes back, he's like this kid who lives at his mom's house who
It's super
woof,
weird. Yeah.
like has no real job. Like it's just like
Yeah.
they threw that guy like he recessed. He needs to go to a psychiatrist actually, you know?
Yes. Why is he not there yet?
Yeah, right.
Absolutely. I mean, because you get arrested for something does not mean that you lose your degree. I don't think. I'm just saying.
No.
I don't think. I mean, you still have your degree, so you can still go somewhere else to work.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
maybe he's going to Ohio, the next Silicon Valley.
yeah, Ohio, yeah. Ohio, the next Silicon Valley, yep.
Yeah, the Southern Ohio.
Waiting for that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's so funny.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's awesome.
All right. So this is one thing that I wanted to bring up because I thought it was hilarious the way it never tied in. I had watched the episode before and for some reason it never clicked in my head. But when I had finished watching it, I was like, oh man, Ed Truck. So when they're meeting out at the recycle or at the dumpster, Michael said somebody did something in my office, and Ed Truck says, yeah, somebody did that to me too. Well, Todd Packer was working
Work there too.
at the same time. So, of course,
is
it was
so
Todd
funny.
Packer. It was Todd Packer both
Yeah.
times. I'm like, that is hilarious.
Wow. Yeah, that's so funny. I never put two and two together. You just overlook it.
Exactly. You overlook it. He's like, oh, somebody did that to me too. And it's like, oh, it was probably Todd. I just thought that was hilarious, man. I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
that is
Todd
funny,
is
yeah.
awful.
He is an awful person.
The Pac-Man.
Yeah, there's just so much stuff that they talk about that he does, which I mean, you're building this character up as a terrible human being. This and for everything,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It really, but it's funny though. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't make the show hilarious, but
Oh,
you know,
yeah. I mean, you
he's
get
bang-
sales guys, though. I mean, I'm assuming
yeah, definitely, yeah.
maybe not
Some of
as
those
grody.
guys, yeah.
Maybe some are even grodier. Who knows? But he probably embodies that lifestyle.
Yes.
You know,
100%.
the dog on the road.
Yeah.
What's funny is when he throws the keys to Ryan that one time is like, you got anybody who could drive me around? I got a DUI. I got like 3 DUIs or something. He says something to somebody. He's like, well, at least I can drive my own car.
yeah. When he goes, remember the license plate?
Oh.
He goes out
Are
there.
you a
and
big Will Hung fan
Will
or
Hung.
something like that? William Hung?
it's William Hung, yeah.
Why does everyone keep asking me that? Of course, it's Todd Packer. You know that's Will Hung.
Oh, exactly. For sure. Yes. Yeah. Well, see, Ryan's these attempts still. He don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
He don't know the top packer.
Well, let's see how much you know about Todd Packer. What did Michael and Todd spend an entire day doing?
Oh man, that upsets me. Hold on. They drove around. All we did is drive around.
Nope.
I don't know.
They spent the entire day with their pants off. And when people questioned them, he said, we made them feel like they were the crazy ones. They spent the entire day with their pants off.
That is. I don't remember that.
He says it right before the flush swirly.
Oh, right when he was talking to Stanley.
Yeah.
Like right. That
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a burger today.
Yeah. It's so funny because once again, Stanley, obviously Stanley's character is his eyes, but the look up. All right, what can you not wait until the end of my phone call
Yeah, with this
that
customer.
you need to say to me? Yeah, it's so funny. And then we never even talked about it, the raid of the accountant.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? It's so good.
The
You know?
good old
And then he's
fashioned
so
raid.
Excited. Yeah, and he is so when he walks over to Pam, he is like amped up about it. He goes, "Oh, Pam, better watch out. You may be
you're
next."
You're gonna throw my stuff
so
on the
good.
floor? Maybe. And Dwight's so nice. Is like, do we help them pick it up? He's like, no, we don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, well, so once again, shows the difference of a today's salesman to a 1990 salesman.
Yeah. I was gonna ask what Dwight did to Angela's desk.
Oh, he picked up a pencil or a pen and just threw it on her desk.
Mm-hmm.
I love the look again.
Yeah.
Don't
Shakes
you
her head.
do it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Don't you do it.
And I mean, then Dwight knows there's something on the line consistently.
Yeah.
He can't lose that. You know?
You'll be in charge of the women.
Yes. Bye, Kelly. She's Tony. She's one of like the under like the sneaky. She's like the I don't like want to rate her to D, but she like does the same thing D does, scheming all under the radar.
Oh yeah,
always.
for sure.
I mean, and Angela's doing the same thing. You know, like in a certain degree of. I mean, not as much as D, but like that just under the radar. Scheming,
Oh yeah,
man.
definitely not to the degree of D. D goes where no person should ever go.
Yeah, like dark.
Yeah. This might be your rock bottom, D.
Yeah. This has got to be the darkest thing the gang has ever done.
Oh, Barnabas. Anyways, but yeah, Kelly kind of just like does whatever she wants, kind of, and then she even tries to get Dwight and Jim in trouble for not going to her cookout. That one time that they're looking for, Jim starts seeing that everybody has their own mugs with them. That was so funny.
That's so funny. Yeah, that's when he messed up. Pam told him to go.
Yep.
You know,
I told you to go to that. The other thing I want to say is Kevin, I'm pretty sure, has a unibrow.
What?
I think in one of his talking heads, the interview is like, it looks like he has a unibrow.
Really?
Yeah, I wonder if
it
wasn't filmed in HD or something, and then like maybe it was converted HD or something. But I don't know. Like it looks like maybe it's intended, maybe not. But I started laughing because I'm like, man, looking rough.
I want to rewatch that part because I really didn't catch that whatsoever.
They have a Funko Pop of Kevin with the pot of chili.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I might have to get a couple of these things.
Yeah, I hate that I like them so much, but they're just so much fun because
they're so fun, definitely. But at the same time, in my area, I don't have a huge area to put them. I just have too many doors and odd places to put stuff. You know, so it just don't work as well.
This just popped up in my head. It has nothing to do with The Office or any sitcom really, but I am so excited because my birthday's coming up. My wife, my amazing, beautiful wife, got me a poster that I have been wanting for years. And it's like a special art poster. There's only, I think, 60 of them made. And it's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Oh, I can't wait. Wow. I think it actually comes Thursday or something like that, man. I am so excited, yeah.
Well, as soon as you get it, you better show it off.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be framed and everything. I mean, that's
awesome.
It is such a cool... I found it years ago, and every once in a while I'll look it up just to see if it's like cheaper or if it still exists or anything. And I'm like, you know what? I want it, you know? So, above the fireplace over here, that's where it's going to be.
Right there.
Right there.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. But I got some Funkos coming, and I'm on the lookout for more.
Yeah. All right.
Sparingly though, because obviously, I mean, they can get expensive. Like if they're discontinued, man, they're expensive.
Yeah, so that's also another reason why I did not jump on the bandwagon. I don't think at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So.
Also, like it kind of sucks because like I want all the Avengers, but
there's
Avengers. There's Avengers Ultron Avengers. There's Endgame Avengers. There's like all these different ones, and they're all cool.
Yes,
I want them all.
that's where I was gonna start. I think that's when I first started learning about these things, to where I'm like, oh yeah, sweet. And then the Avengers, one of the first Avengers, I'm like, oh sweet, I'm gonna get him from there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then all of a sudden, next thing you know, by the time I actually was like, all right, maybe I will buy him, the next movie came out,
Yeah.
and then what?
Yep.
Now I got a whole other series. I'm like, okay, you know what? Now which one do I want? So then it ends up, I don't order any of them because
Yeah, right.
it's a lot of money and it's too much.
Exactly.
You know?
I got all the World of Warcraft ones. I got a couple of the Overwatch ones. But John Oliver, name dropping, he is getting expensive because he's discontinued. I need to track him down. He's one I want, but whatever. Anyways, I realized that I should probably explain why I chose this episode.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was getting ready to ask you to finish your thoughts. So
Well, that's perfect timing.
Exactly. It was perfect timing.
What were you going to ask me?
I was going to ask you, hey, Kevin,
Yeah?
why did you pick this episode today?
Fantastic question. And it feels like you're in my mind, because I was getting ready
a little bit.
to tell you.
Yeah.
And
Very weird.
I'm using hand motions. I'm explaining things.
It's weird. I feel like I wanted to say
Yeah,
right.
right. Yeah. I chose this episode. Well, really, my wife Jessica picked this episode.
Nice,
We were laying in
okay.
bed last night, and I realized I had I still had not picked an episode. So I closed my eyes, and she randomly picked for me. And the best part was, it's not one that particularly stood out in my mind. I think we talked about that. It was
Yep.
the only thing that I could say from this episode is I knew the general of what it's about. Something happened to Michael's carpet. Somebody
Absolutely, definitely.
somebody left
yeah.
a present down there, and
I-
that's about all I knew.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I just thought, oh yeah, you might as well put this one on there because I'm not gonna just pick this one out the top of my head, and
no, for sure.
I'm glad we did because
And that's a nice part. Sometimes you can do that.
yeah,
Because it turns into a fantastic episode. They're all good. That's what's so sweet about all the shows.
Yep.
Just saying. You know what I mean? Truthfully, you can almost do that with any episode. Certain seasons, you may be a little more skeptical in some of them, but other than that, hey,
you're right, yeah, yeah. It's like a sure bet, sure thing,
Absolutely, it doesn't matter. Which was sweet.
Oh, speaking of like Avengers, I forgot I'm wearing the
Exactly. That's
game
awesome.
hoodie. Anyways, yeah, I really actually enjoyed this episode, and I thought it was kind of fun for a change to see Jim, kind of put
In disarray.
not put in his place, but you're on the sidelines. You're in
Yes,
the friend
absolutely.
zone.
Yep, 100%. So she's not worried about you.
Yep.
But at the same time,
And then that's the
You-
best
you
part
can
of
see.
that. That's like
For
the
sure.
best
Yeah.
payoff. Jim tries to wave to her and she dips out and Pam dips out and everything. And he walks up to his desk, listens to those 7 sweet voicemails. And he knows
oh, for
that's
sure.
his girl. He knows.
Yep, 100%.
So
It's just not there yet.
it's just not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
So why? All right, I'll conclude on this one last question.
Okay.
Why was Jim excluded from the contest?
you can't if you can't see him,
Yeah.
you can't. I forget the exact quote that he says. He says, "Oh, do you have it written down?"
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Out of sight, out of contest. Yeah.
There
out
it
of
is.
sight,
Yeah, out of
the
sight, out of
contest.
content.
He's like, because
It is
Jim's
something
not
like
here
that.
today. You're like, he's here, man. That's
exactly,
messed
yeah.
up.
And I'd be super upset if I came in. There's an $83 conversation. I mean, $83 award up there that that I'm just taken out of because I'm not at my desk doing sales calls.
Right. I would
Yeah.
be pissed.
I'd be upset.
Yeah.
I'd be upset.
I love when Dwight's just standing up there. He's like so excited. He's like, Michael's gonna wipe the floor with us. Like, he's just
Yeah.
getting so excited. But yeah. So what a sleeper of an episode. You know, you might
It was.
say to somebody,
Fantastic. Good
"Oh,
pick.
I watched The Carpet," and somebody will be like, "Oh, yeah," and you're like, "No, really, it's good."
No, it's good. It's good. So I got to give you credit and Jessica credit.
Yeah, mostly just
She
credit,
did the
just to Jessica because
Did she actually pick one, or did she just scroll through randomly and pick one, or is this one that she liked?
I think no, yeah, it was random. She scrolled through
Okay.
randomly because there was one before that I can't remember exactly, but I think it was one that we had already done. Oh no, it was a Halloween episode. And I was like, well, I can't do that because we want to save. And that's a conversation. We'll talk about that later.
Yep. We'll talk about that later.
Talk about that later. But
Absolutely.
yeah. But yeah, so
I
she
get
brought
it.
up the Halloween one. I'm like, no, we can't do that. We'll obviously want to save those for a series. So, all right. So,
Truth.
I'd say game one in the
Yes.
books.
In the books. Good job, Kevin.
I feel, thank you. I do feel good. You pumped me up a lot, but well, I didn't get a single one wrong, so I feel really good.
For sure. I mean, you did really well in this episode for saying that how much that you really haven't seen it before and didn't stick out in your brain. I wrote down 19 questions and you got all 19.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
So even my extra ones, I'm like, oh, these ones are kind of. And I thought saying about his what was that question at? How did Michael get Ed Truck down there?
Yeah.
You just knew
Yeah,
that.
pension-
Oh, his
yeah,
pension
pension.
thing. I'm like, come on,
Yeah.
man. How, he
This
said it
isn't
literally
even
so
fair.
quietly and so quick. Exactly. I'm like, how does this happen? It's so funny.
You're facing off of Abed here, man. You got to step up
I
your
know.
game.
I'm not Abed.
I'm just-
And I'm not Kevin. I mean, son of a. I gotta get a handicap here. That's what it is.
Oh,
Done.
that's interesting.
Handicap.
I don't appreciate
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah. Well, we're gonna once again. Medium.
yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, if we're talking about it.
Well, all right. I think
Yes,
that's
yes.
that's a good time to.
For sure. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you guys for watching. I mean, we do appreciate it. If you did like the content in the show today, if you want to come back for series 1, episode 2, make sure to like button down there so you get notified. Subscribe.
Yeah, and leave us a review if you enjoyed what you heard or you thought anything was particularly funny. Let us know.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah. Don't forget you can email us and tweet us.
That's right.
Yeah. Links in the description below.
All right. Thank you everybody for listening and tuning in.
See you guys.